Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Katarina. This is finally going to be it. This is the introduction for my no-buy year. So on 2019 I'm going to do a no-buy year, and I have been talking about it here on my channel before, but in this video I'm telling you my reasons for my no-buy year and also my rules. So I definitely did get the inspiration to my no-buy year from Louise Poston, and I'm sure you already know who she is. She is a woman from US that has been doing a no-buy year in whole 2018, and she has been really successful in it, and she has been doing YouTube videos about it. And when I found Hannah, I knew right away that I was supposed to find her, and this is what I should do too. Also, so many other people are doing now no-buys, and I think it's super popular, but I think Hannah was the one who really made it a thing. But also another person who did a no-buy year, it was in 2017, and that I really want to mention is Much Tash. So she also was on a whole year no-buy what comes to makeup. So I will link both Louise Poston and Much Tash down to my description box, and maybe I will even link some other people who are doing no-buys currently. But let's talk about the reasons why I'm going to do this no-buy year and why I do want to stop shopping makeup. The first reason why I want to do a no-buy year is financial reasons. So I have been spending a little bit too much, but it's not like I have gone into debt over makeup like so many people who are doing no-buys talk about having credit card debt. It's not like that for me, but if I do have extra money, I do use it for makeup. And let me tell you that I am the worst with money altogether. Like, I do not know how to save, and if I do have money, I have this need to spend it right away. Like, I feel by this age you should be able to save even a little bit, but I'm not able to save anything. When I started to write my beauty blog, I started to do haul posts, and then when I started to do YouTube videos into my Finnish channel, I did haul videos, and then when I started to do YouTube videos to this channel, I have been doing haul videos here. And if I wanted, I could look all of the products, I could figure out prices, and I would know the amount I have spent, but honestly I am too afraid. Maybe during my no-buy year I will get enough courage, and one day I will go see those haul videos, see all of those haul posts, and figure out how much I have spent. But it's very much, and it makes me really sad to think about all the things I could have spent that money on. With that money I totally could have bought like a car. Also I could have traveled with it. I won't remember these eyeshadow palettes in 10 years, but I totally would remember those travels. It's okay for me to buy a product if I really need it, but I don't want to hoard stuff and spend money to stuff that I already have plenty of. And it's also my second reason why I'm going to do a no-buy year. I have too much already. In some categories I actually feel that I have enough, that it's okay for me, but in some categories I feel that I have too much, and I do get quite easily overwhelmed, and I just don't want to have a big collection anymore. I would like to have more curated collection. And one thing is also that makeup does expire, and this is something that I completely refused to admit to myself when I started to collect makeup. I really didn't think that there would be a day when my makeup does expire, but it does. So I have started to collect makeup in 2015, and some of the products have totally expired already. I have had to declutter some liquid lipsticks, for example, and also, for example, with eyeshadow palettes, they were specifically something that I thought will never go bad. I haven't gotten any eye irritation from my eyeshadow palettes, but with some older palettes they are just not as good what they used to be. They are not that creamy, buttery formula. They may be more powdery now. The pigmentation is quite not there. It's so weird to think about that when I did get into YouTube world and I watched all these beauty gurus, I thought that having huge collection makes me happy. And now I am with these products and I don't feel happy at all because of the stuff. Like other things in my life make me happy than my makeup. I do enjoy my makeup, I love to play with it, but more than anything it gives me anxiety to see all these products that I don't have time even to use. Then a reason why I feel I need to do a no buy is that I honestly think I do have some sort of shopping addiction or at least shopping problems. And I'm not talking about the financial stuff here that much, like I already talked about the financials, but this is more about the act of shopping. Like I do have that need that Louise Poston was talking about in her Should You Do a No Buy Year video. So before I was constantly browsing brand websites and I had huge wish lists. And I did have like this type of notebook that I do read my notes for this video from this right now. But like I did have a page for primers, a page for foundations, and I might have like 10 foundations there at once. And I was constantly thinking about what I can buy next, what I will buy from my next salary, what do I want to add to my collection. That already felt like too big, but still I wanted to add something else there. And I did know it deep down inside of me that I shouldn't buy anymore, but still I kept doing that. It was like I couldn't stop. Also, I do have kind of like FOMO. I don't think I have that much of a FOMO about new releases, but I think I have a little bit like a fear of running out of products, which is like obviously never going to happen. If I run out of a foundation today, I can go tomorrow and buy a new foundation. But I guess one reason to this fear is that because I do buy only cruelty-free and vegan and the cosmetic selection here in Finland is not that good, I'm afraid that if I run out of my holy grail product, then I need to buy a bad product. And now that we are talking about my shopping problems, I need to address the purchasing of clothes. So that is also a big problem for me, if not even bigger than makeup purchasing. One reason to this is that I do work in a clothing store and I do see all these clothes all the time and sometimes I just go so crazy and buy so much. I don't think I'm able to do a complete no buy year what comes to clothing, because I would probably start to hate my job if I saw all these clothes and I could never buy anything. But I do want to limit my clothing purchases a lot and I'm going to talk about that later in this video. This no buy is going to be a year-long replacements only no buy what comes to beauty products, and to other aspects of my life it will be a low buy. And I will talk about the other things in the very end of the video, but first I want to talk about my beauty replacements only no buy rules. I can only buy something if I run out of the category. And there are certain categories that I'm not allowed to buy at all because I know I will not run out of these products. So these products that I cannot buy at all during the year are bronzer, blush, highlighter, eyeshadow, lipstick, liquid lipstick, lip gloss, tinted lip balm, nail polish and brushes. And then there are certain beauty services that I can't buy. Actually, there are a couple of beauty services that I can buy, and I'm going to talk about those a little bit later, but the rest of them I can't buy. I just don't see it being necessary for me to spend my money to that kind of things. I'm sorry, my dog started to play, so let them play. Services that I can't buy that I can figure out right now are at least like manicures and pedicures. I do have plenty of nail polish. So some services that I cannot buy are facials. I just don't want to spend my money to something like that. And then this one service that I most certainly will not buy is like tan. I'm not quite sure what it is in English, but in Finnish it is solarium. But I mean like tanning saloons where you go to the tanning tub and you get a real tan. There was a time in my life when I used to take that kind of tan like a years in a row. Nowadays I am really happy with my skin tone and I don't have a need to be tan anymore. And that's also a reason why I don't like to do any fake tans at home, like those mousses. I'm so bad at them, like it's always so obviously fake and it always looks patchy and it takes so much time and effort. I do have here listed all the products that I can replace in case I run out of these. And I'm going to tell these to you, but in some cases I'm allowed to have more than one. For example, what comes to foundations, for example, I'm allowed to have one more natural foundation and one full coverage foundation. And I'm actually going to film a makeup inventory and goal video in January, so in that video I will talk specifically about these categories and what I want to have. But anyways, all of these categories where I am allowing myself to buy replacements are primer, foundation, concealer, powder, setting spray, brow products, eyeshadow primer, eyeliner, mascara, false eyelashes, lip balm, and by this I mean clear lip balm, lip scrub, lip liner. I'm not allowed to buy any new lip liner shades, but if I run out of my deep red lip liner, for example, I am allowing myself to buy a new one because then I can use my deep red lipsticks again. Then other categories here are skincare products. Actually, skincare has been something where I have been trying to save and just buy the cheapest thing, and I haven't always thought about what could be best for my skin, so maybe I will invest even a little bit more to skincare during my no-buy year, and it's totally fine. The only thing is that I only want to buy stuff when I really need it, but I can buy the little bit more expensive version if I feel it could help my skin. Then body care, hygiene products, hair care and styling products. All of those categories are also something where I really haven't been buying that much. I have mainly bought replacements items. Then I do have here hairstyling tools and items. For example, if I happen to break my threading iron, I will allow myself to buy a new one. Then I do have here like two little bit of random categories. So nail polish remover, it's like the only nail product I am allowing myself to buy during my no-buy year. And then makeup sponge, so it's like the only makeup tool. Next, let's talk about products that I am allowing myself to buy during my no-buy year, and these are beauty products now that I'm talking about. So first, I can buy a C palette or a magnetic palette like C palette if I really get into depotting and I really need some more space. Then I am allowing myself to buy 2 perfumes. This is like the only beauty category where I really give myself permission to buy those products, and I actually am going to buy them for sure. And the reason to that is that I'm not happy at all with my perfume collection. Finding cruelty-free and vegan perfume can be really hard, and I have been just so lazy to find those perfumes. And I have last time bought a perfume in spring 2017, so it has been almost 2 years, and I feel that my perfume collection lacks 2 scents specifically. I do have currently 5 perfumes only in my collection. From those 5, I'm looking them right now, from those 5, 2 are floral scents, another is like rose one, and another one is like some cherry blossom one. Then I do have 1 perfume that is more like spicy and warm. Then I do have 2 perfumes that are more like deep and mystic type of perfumes. And I feel my perfume collection lacks especially a perfume that I could wear on everyday wear during winter and maybe spring, and I am allowing myself to buy that perfume in January. And then I am allowing myself to buy another perfume, but this one I will buy in April. And I was actually going to buy this perfume already. I know what it is. It is from a brand Unique Beauty and it's called Hykke. That perfume is so good. It's like really sweet and flirty type of scent, and it's exactly what I do love like during spring and summer and what my collection lacks, and I did really fall in love with that scent. And I almost bought it in December, but then I realized that this is not something I would wear during December, so it would be stupid to buy the perfume in December. So because I feel no-buy year is so that everybody can customize their own rules. That's why I will allow myself to buy one perfume in January and one perfume in April. Then there is two beauty services that I can buy during my no buy year. First is hairdresser. As you can see, I do have a platinum blonde hair, and it's something I can do at home, so I can go to hairdresser to do my hair. And also something that I can buy during my no buy year, but this is only if my lifestyle changes dramatically, is lash extensions. I have had lash extensions once and I didn't really like them. Doing my makeup was more difficult when I had them, and taking makeup off when I had them was annoying. I hate my own lashes, and I, even on my more natural makeup days, like to wear false lashes. So if for some reason my kind of like routine changes so much that I start to go, for example, if I go to school, I don't think I will go to school next year, but if I go to school and I need to go every morning to school, I will not have that much time to do my makeup, and in that case I can buy lash extensions, but not if I am still going to be in my current job that I hope and I'm quite sure I will be. Okay, we are almost done with this video. I have only few more points I want to talk about. I have a couple of special rules, and the special rule number one is pack-ups. I'm allowed to buy a pack-up product if I need to order it. Let's say that if I do need to order a lash glue from Beauty Bay. Beauty Bay is the place where I can the most easily get my Holy Grail lash glue, that is the House of Lashes lash glue. I can at the same time think about the other backup products I could get from Beauty Bay that I'm actually going to run out of soon enough. But I need to really think if I need them or not. Then special rule number two is gifts. So gift cards are not something I usually get. It is actually really rare for me to get a gift card. But if it happens that I get a gift card, I can only spend it to replacement items. I cannot buy any new makeup or anything like that. And I can get gifts from others. Let's say that if my husband comes home with a new lipstick for me, I of course can take it. But I cannot ask for makeup for gifts. Like, no matter what eyeshadow palette comes out there, when my birthday comes, and by the way my birthday is in June, I cannot ask for the palette for gift. But I am allowed to ask for something else beauty related than makeup. For example, I would love to get a hair curler that is like very big and you can get just like beautiful waves. I don't have that kind of tool and I would love to get that. I'm not allowed to buy it myself, but maybe if I really want it, like when my birthday is coming, I can ask it for gift, but no makeup. It's okay for me to buy gifts for others. That was really everything I want to say about beauty, but we need to talk about the other aspects of my life too, because I know that if I'm going to do only beauty no buy, I will spend the money elsewhere. So I need to limit that too. I already talked about my job and how it kind of like almost makes me buy new clothes. And I don't want to do a clothing no buy just because I don't think I would really enjoy my job as much. But also I don't want to keep spending that much money that I have been spending. So with clothing I'm going to do a low buy. And I will allow myself to buy 3 pieces of clothing each month. And this needs to include everything. Everything from underwear to accessories. If I break my sneakers and I need new sneakers, if there is like some more formal party coming and I need to get a dress, everything like this needs to be included to these 3 items. And these 3 items I feel is good because then I do have the flexibility to buy something if I really need something, but also it will stop me just hauling everything crazily. And then I am also on a low buy what comes to like home things and everything like that. I am allowing myself to buy 1 more random item during a month. So it can be decoration, it can be about like electronics, everything like this, and books also are included here. The only thing this really will not include is that if my husband decides to buy something new to our home and spends his own money. For example, if my husband thinks that our TV is too small and he wants to get a newer one, he can buy it and it's not out of my purchases. However, if our TV breaks and then we decide to invest into a new TV together, then it will also be my purchase because I put my money there. But that was everything for this video. I'm super excited to be starting my No Buy year. I hope it can change my shopping habits for good. I think I will do update videos in the end of each month. I will let you know how I'm doing, how I'm feeling, how is it going, and also I think in those videos I will let you know the replacements products I have bought. But anyways, that was everything for today and everything for this video. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you did like it. If you did, please put thumbs up, and yeah, I'm super excited for this no buy. So see you in my next video if you are too. Bye bye.